Hello everyone! Welcome to the Gurong Vlogger ng Kuwait's channel. Today, my group and I will be discussing our topic about differences. Before we continue, don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel. First, we'll answer some questions. Number 1, what do you know about Afghanistan? Number 2, what do you know about the Muslims? And number 3, what views about Afghanistan to get from society? Do you think these views are true or false? For number 1, our answer is Afghanistan is a landlocked country that is located in South Asia. Number 2, according to Oxford Languages, a Muslim is defined as a follower of Islam. Number 3, one of the views that we get from society about Afghanistan is that they restrict women from having jobs and getting education. This is false because, according to BorgenProject.org, there are presently more women from Afghanistan supporting within the Afghanistan Parliament than within the US Congress. Moreover, there's been progress in child education. There are now 8 million students in school, and more than 30% are girls. Now, for some background knowledge. According to the book, Afghanistan used to be a progressive Muslim country before the Taliban gained power. When the Taliban ruled Afghanistan, they became a religious state or theocracy and enforced laws that were fundamentalist in nature. One of the laws was the requirement for all their women to wear a burqa in public. But now, the burqa is now being worn in other various Muslim countries around the world. Now, let's move on to some summaries of a novel called A Thousand Splendid Suns by Khaled Hosseini, who is an Afghan-American novelist. According to SparkNotes.com, A Thousand Splendid Suns is divided into 4 parts. Part 1 tells the story of Maryam, a young girl born in Afghanistan in the 1950s. Part 2 describes the early life of Layla, who was born in Kabul in the late 1970s. The lives of the 2 women intersect in Part 3. Part 4 is from Layla's perspective. Throughout history, global and regional power struggles bring chaos and destruction to both women's lives and to the country of Afghanistan. But, according to the book, we're only going to focus on the story of Maryam, which, according to CliffNotes.com, Maryam, a young girl in the 1960s, grows up outside Herat, a small city in Afghanistan. Maryam has complicated feelings about her parents. She lives with her spiteful and stubborn mother, Nana, while her father, Jalil, a successful businessman, visits Maryam, his only legitimate child, once a week. Maryam resents her limited space in Jalil's life. She wants to live with him, his 3 wives, and her half-siblings in Herat. She makes her wishes known by asking Jalil to take her to see the film Pinocchio for her 15th birthday. Jalil reluctantly agrees, but then never shows up to take her to the film. Maryam walks to Heart and finds Jalil's house, but he doesn't let her in. So she sleeps on the street. The next day, Jalil's chauffeur drives Maryam home, where she finds out that her mother has committed suicide. Miriam is taken to Jalil's home after her mother's funeral. Jalil's wives want nothing to do with Miriam, so they force him to let her marry Rashid, a widowed shoemaker in Kabul. At first, Rashid treats Miriam decently, but after she suffers miscarriage after miscarriage, he abuses her both physically and verbally. It becomes clear that Rashid's only use for Miriam is her ability to replace the son he lost years ago. And that will be all for the video. Thank you for watching. Bye.